Chris the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
All right, so I've been meaning to make this video for a while. Hopefully some boxers and trainers, can see this video, or people who, boxers, trainers, whatever. They see this video and they can give their input on it. Now, this isn't me, trying to be an expert or trying to tell you what's right or wrong. It's just what I would prefer if I was training, let's say, one of my sons or something, all right? But the question is, which do you guys prefer, or do you think they're both needed, or will you just roll with one or the other? And that's just the way that these trainers are doing mitts the last 10 years or so, at least the way I've seen it done. You have the guys doing a whole bunch of rolling, slipping, ducking, catching punches with their gloves and elbows. That's nothing new. But like I guess the Mayweathers pretty much made it popular. Just the way they do their mitt work. I know a lot of people say it works on your timing, your reflexes, and different things. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's gotten some of those fighters to the places they are today. So obviously, it works. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that method doesn't work. There's also another guy. What's that dude's name, man? Coach Rick. I'm sure some of you hardcore fans probably seen Coach Rick. I think his thing is called a Mittology or something, where he's all in that. He does a lot of different variations of mitt work, but I know he does that Mayweather style of mitt work. Now I am a Emanuel Steward guy to heart, man. So I'm very biased when it comes to Emanuel Steward and his methods and the way he viewed boxing. I've always been an Emanuel Steward guy since the early 90s, you know what I mean? So that's just been the guy that I liked as a trainer, you know what I mean? But I remember during one interview, he was saying that he was talking about mitt work, and he was like, man, mitt work has just gotten popular nowadays. This was, rest in peace, when he was still alive. It wasn't too long ago, but he was saying that he was talking about the Mayweather way and just a lot of trainers doing that type of mitt work. And he was like, man, back in the day, we used to just turn the glove around, boxing gloves around, and had those as mitts. And we used to just do mitt work like that. And it was just throwing realistic type of punches. You know what I mean? Because some of those punches with, the newer way of mitt work, I guess, some of those aren't really realistic punches when you see them throwing those type of combinations. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying it doesn't help those fighters, all right? I'm not trying to play expert here. But just some of those punches and some of the, tap, tap, tap and catch, roll, duck, slip, and all, it just doesn't look realistic. You know what I mean? Because you never see them do that in fights. You know what I mean? Which would you guys prefer, man? Do you like the traditional way of just doing mitts where yes, you're going to roll, slip, catch punches with your elbows and your gloves and things like that, with your shoulder and things? Are you guys more just the traditional mitt work where you're just, slipping a right hand? Say you're standing in orthodox, you slip a right hand, you come back with your right hand, or a guy throws a jab at you and you're working it on the mitts. You throw the jab out there, you catch it with your right hand, you parry it, and then shoot your jab over the top, or you slip to the left and then come with a body shot. I mean, if I was training a fighter, I would want it to be more realistic what's going to happen in the ring. You know what I mean? Hard double jabs, hard left hooks. I know everything isn't going to be hard because you're trying to, sometimes your hard shot might be your third punch or your fourth punch when you're placing shots. I understand that. And you work a lot on that when you're hitting the heavy bag. But which do you guys prefer, man? Or do you think they're both needed? You know what I mean? Or does it just depend on the fighter you have? I've seen some heavyweights, just guys you never heard of, and the guy doing mitt work, and they're doing that Mayweather style type of mitt work, and it looks cool. It looks cool. And I'm sure it works, like I said, on your timing and your coordination and just everything. Hand-eye coordination. I understand it, and it's needed, but I don't know. I just think that the traditional way of doing mitts where you're throwing realistic type of punches, you think that'd just be more effective. But I guess it just depends on what fighter you have, man, and how he takes to doing mitts like that. But, I don't like the way I've seen other fighters do their mitt work was pretty much how they fought. You know what I mean? Mayweather can get away. That dude's just gifted, man. You know what I mean? Back in his day with his reflexes and speed. I mean, some of that shit's just God gifted, man. So no matter how much you work on it, you're never going to be that damn elusive and sharp like that. There's only so many guys that are blessed with that type of ability. But what do you guys prefer, man? Do you think they're both needed? The the old school way of doing mitt work, if you want to put it like that, the Emanuel Steward way, I guess, or this new high tech type of slip, roll, duck, catch. You know, you're really not hitting the mitts hard, but you're, you know, just placing shots, or not even placing them hard, but just, you know, like the PD pat type of punches, and you're rolling and ducking and slipping and things like that. Which one do you guys think? Do you think they're both needed? Do you think one is more effective than the other? I just want opinions from other boxing fans. Hopefully some other fighters and trainers show up to this video and give me your opinion. You know, you guys are the experts, the ones that are in there training guys every day or preparing for fights every day. You know what I mean? So let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.